Good stuff. Welcome to the Fix TV show right here on Hope TV. This is your #1 Christian station where you look and live. And tonight we have an amazing show, you know. Kavile Mecheki, Alice Kamande is already here. Kipaji will be coming up with Double O at some point. So you want to watch out for that. It's going to be an amazing segment also. And we just want to hear what's happening in her life, what's happening with the music. Yeah, so you want to watch out for Kipaji coming up. And also we'll be having Real Talk, and we have a guest in studio. We'll have an amazing topic we want to talk about today. So you want to also watch out for Real Talk. But kama kawaida, before we set the stage with my amazing team here, some fine people, Richie and Ashley. How are you guys doing?
Doing well, doing well.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, but kabla tuanze, Facebook tuko, Instagram tuko, and Twitter as well, at The Fix TV Show, at Hope TV Kenya, Hope TV_KE on Instagram and Twitter. And the hashtag is The Fix. Na pia SMS tuko 22232. And also you can stream us live on www.hopemediakenya.org. Tuanze kazi, ndio?
Yep.
Wazi, man. Ashley, bana, umefika late sana leo. What happened, bana? She just got here like 10 minutes ago. Yeah? What happened? What was happening?
Nachoma picha.
Lazima.
Cheza chini. Watu wako wanajua mimi.
Anyway, how was your day?
My day has been amazing. It's been eventful. I went to a place called Kathiani.
Kathiani.
Yeah, in Ukambani. So it's a place that has, you know, when you play, for those people who used to play video games, when you play NFS, and then they have those sharp corners that you don't think ever exist. They do exist in Kenya.
Okay.
But this is not to encourage
speedsters
to go and try that road around Kathiani. But it is the same thing. Like, it has some incredible corners that I've never seen in my entire life. But I had a good day. And I thank God. And I got back safely and I came to the show. Yeah.
Amen. Good stuff. Richie?
Niko sawa, nilifika on time. No. I just had a good day. Actually spent the afternoon with my colleagues. Okay. We went to Arboretum, just chilling, just winding down the week. So it was a nice experience. And then the rain, obviously. For some weird reason, I like it when it rains, but when I'm indoors, I enjoy the rain.
Yeah.
I like the coolness that it comes with it. So yeah, that's basically how it is. So pretty chilled out. Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Also had a good one. I had a friend of mine coming from Rwanda. So today was Kenya Rwanda Day. You know, just the whole day. But
is it a lady?
It's been
or
nice. Oh, not a lady.
No, Rwandese ladies are known
to
turn a few heads.
That's right.
Coincidentally,
yeah,
my friends and I were actually speaking about going to Rwanda today. Like, it was something that we were looking into. I've been planning for about 1 year, but I need to actualize this plan.
You should go, man. Kigali, you know, I've been there twice. It's a really beautiful city. Very organized, very clean. Systems are working. You know, like one of the interesting things my friend told me is that he works for an NGO, and they have to renew their license every year.
Driver's license?
No, not driver's license.
Oh.
Yeah, like trade license.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Every year, you know, because of the regulations of the country. But the good thing is that the systems are online, and it's pretty fast and they work. Yeah, which is interesting. So in Fix Vibe, eh? In this segment, we talk about what's happening in Kenya, Africa, and around the world. Tunasemanga kuna unataka kuwa informed with what's happening. This is the segment to watch out for, and this is the show to watch right here at the Fix TV Show. So tuanzie kwa
debe.
Kwa debe. Unajua? Hapo ndani kabisa.
Kwa tepe.
So IBC preparedness, man.
Yeah.
Like every day you watch mainstream media, that's basically what everyone is talking about. What do you guys think?
I think we've had that IBC tune and talk. It's been too much.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them prepare. Let us go to the polls. Let's vote.
Get this done and over.
Let's get this done.
I just passed by a friend of mine's house this evening, and he was watching KBC. It's a good station.
Oh.
And so my friend from Rwanda, you're watching KBC. I was like, Yeah, I mean, all the other stations are talking about, everyone seems to be a political analyst, analyzing and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah. But do you think they are, based on what's happening, do you think they are prepared
Well, obviously,
for round two?
there's Einstein said you can't do the same thing and expect different results. That is the ultimate definition of insanity.
Yeah.
But for IEBC's case, you see, they're also whatever. It's like what NASA is saying is that they don't want some officials there.
Yeah.
Let's see, for these officials to be to get out of the team and get others appointed.
Yeah.
It's the president who appoints them. So if the president appoints other members, they're going to say, oh, the president has appointed so and so, so that is their person. So
Yeah.
we're just going around and round and round in circles. But it's important for us to realize that we should at least have some faith, yeah, in the current team. Let them sort out the internal issues that they had,
Okay.
but they should also move on and show us and prove to us that they're ready to run another election. I think the problem is the IBC are also looking shaky. The wind is blowing them in whichever direction. When NASA say this,
Yeah.
they have to defend themselves. Jubilee say this, they have to defend themselves.
They have a
So
leaked,
they seem-
leaked memo, internal memo.
Those
And-
internal feuds are the worst.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like they're really shaming one another
Yeah.
in public. Rumors are flying around. You don't know how to differentiate what is real, what is fake, what is true.
Okay.
So it is important for us to at least give them time. In as much as they don't have time, we just let them do their job.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ashley, what are your thoughts about this whole?
I think I could just say the same thing because I think one thing, the thing with the internal wrangles, it's quite a shame that you have to bring out your dirty linen in public, and you're a body that is very influential to the country and to the processes of the country. So I think first of all they should sort out the internal wrangles, and also I feel like we cannot please everyone.
True.
We cannot please everyone. People have a problem with each of the major parties has a problem
Yeah.
with IEBC from one angle or the other.
Yeah.
So I think it's about time we let them be independent, like we call them, and let them do their job.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the whole thing. Because at the end of the day, we need to move on. We need to move on, absolutely.
And the culture of not letting people do their job
Yeah.
is also with the Supreme Court, because after Maraga and his team made the decision, the verdict and the judgment, guns blazing.
People are not happy.
People are not happy. And one of the people who is not happy is Ngunjiri Wambugu, It's just
MP for Nyeri.
Yeah, MP for Nyeri. The people of Nyeri, man. Your MP just filed a petition, to have Maraga ousted.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the Judicial Service Commission. Yeah.
It's a long shot. But the good thing is the president came out just
Yeah.
yesterday,
Uh-huh.
had a meeting with the leaders from the central
Yeah,
region of
Central,
Kenya.
yeah.
And he urged Ngunjiri to, not to go through with the petition, just withdraw it, because it's at this point in time, it's not beneficial.
Yeah.
Because we have, for the longest time, really wanted and put the justice system under pressure. The judiciary has been under pressure to act independently and to act for the betterment of this country.
Yeah.
Now, when they do that and they don't side with your team, you say, oh, the judiciary is compromised, they should leave, we shouldn't have them there anymore. So it is important for them also to be left alone.
Yeah.
And that petition, in all honesty, doesn't really carry a lot of water anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's a rush of blood to the head. And it didn't really make any
Because
much
the
sense.
president was in a political event,
Yes.
at Sagana State Lodge. And Ashley, do you think it was a political wise decision to tell Ngunjiri, you back down, man?
I think it was very wise because when this thing started, one of the things that I saw from some of the journalists who do not do their homework before they or write some stuff online
Yeah.
was that Jubilee was the one that was taking Maraga to court.
Yeah.
Yet it was Ngunjiri, So I think it was good for the president to come out and tell him not to do that because he was actually separating Jubilee from this man's decision. And it's very important to understand that, that just because this person belongs to this party doesn't mean that he speaks for the whole party.
Yeah.
So that's also, it was very important for the president to do that because it also brings another side. You see, when people start saying, oh, Jubilee does not, wants to oust Maraga because they're not in favor of the ruling that he made, it doesn't bring, it doesn't show a good picture.
Yeah.
So I think also, it also comes down to also journalists and them doing their homework, because one of the journalists who wrote this on Twitter, a few minutes later, he came and recanted his statement.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't Jubilee. It was one specific MP. So I think it was good for Uhuru to make sure that Kenyans understand that Jubilee and this man, totally separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the same event, you know, at Sagana State Lodge, John Paul Mwirigi, you know, the MP for Igembe South. You know, everyone wishes, every young person really wishes that they were elected, you know. Because he got a Prado immediately after that. What are your thoughts about that?
I'm telling you, this guy, it's blessings upon blessings. Let me not lie to you. I've seen people hating. Today I woke up and I got onto Facebook and somebody's like, why do we feel like we need to upgrade people once we feel, once they reach to a certain level? And I was like, because he needs first to traverse his constituency to help his people. He can't do that on a bike.
He took a mat for his...
He took a mat to come here.
I'm told the motorbikes were taking, you know, shifts, doing shifts to help him during the campaign period.
Exactly.
And he was campaigning on a bicycle.
Exactly. So once he gets this gift, it's not public funds that have been stolen to give him the gift.
Yeah.
Why can't he just be happy for the guy? He probably has been dreaming about this guy all his life.
Yeah.
Now, let's just be happy for him. I'm happy for him. He's a good guy.
Mungu akikumulikia riziki.
Hey. Mungu akiamua kukubariki.
Wacha tusikie Double O. What he thinks. Double O, man. Imagine wendo MP wa Igembe South.
Hey. Umeangushiwa Prado.
Leo ndo ambia sikuji.
Leo ndo ambia sikuji. Unahama independent candidate.
Nimeenda lap na gari.
Sikam show leo naendesha gari.
Si ndio. Lakini blessings, I think he's a really humble guy and God has uplifted him. So why not be happy for him?
Not be happy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
He didn't even know how to drive it, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
actually, it was just,
You're like,
it was
you know, like when
just
I
posing
give
for
me
the
kind
photo.
of like, but maybe now maybe he's never been to driving school. Maybe he has now the chance to go to driving school. I
Yeah.
see people dressing him up. He's been dressed by what's his name? MC Jesse, the
Yeah,
guy
MC
for
Jesse.
yeah, for
Yeah,
Churchill,
yes.
and Uhuru stylist.
Yeah.
The guy is upgrading himself, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
It is a good thing, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. When God's hand and eyes are on you, man, you know. Akisema atakubariki hakuna hakuna msi atazuia.
It's true.
Shift some lens, man. We kind of never felt talk about the US.
Of course.
Like, you know, CNN, Al Jazeera, BBC. It's and the fix also.
Hegemony.
Yeah. So we talked about Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah.
And the impact it had in Houston and Louisiana. And now Hurricane Irma hit Florida really bad.
Florida.
You know. What are your thoughts about that story?
We do empathize, and we can only try and understand what they're going through, considering our climate. We don't experience hurricanes. But one weird thing I saw is that crabs were all over the towns.
Yeah.
I think they were swept from the sea. So like there's a certain video I saw of crabs all over.
Yeah.
I mean, it must be very weird
But you know, crab meat
at
is
this
so
point
nice.
in time. Yes, it
I
is.
would be-
I've never tasted crabs.
I would have been like-
they're really nice. But it is an overwhelming amount
Yeah.
of crabs. For me, I don't really know how to relate with a hurricane,
Yeah.
but we know there's loss of life, there's damage to property. Those are people in need of relief, support, and shelter. So that's what we do empathize with. But
Alright.
in as much as we would like to relate, this is Africa.
It's
All right,
Africa.
just hold it there, man. We're going to take a break and we'll be back so we can continue with that story. Yeah. But meanwhile, we actually really continue to pray for the people of Florida, that God will give you grace, give you strength, will provide. You know, there are many people who have lost their homes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I had someone say the hurricane wasn't choosing This is a $100,000 house.
Yeah.
This is a $2 million house. You know,
Across the board.
affected
Yeah.
by the storm. Yeah, but the God, you know, who spoke to the storm, you know, and calmed it, we pray that He will give you guys peace and grace for the people in that time. But we're gonna be back. This is the Fix Vibe right here on the Fix TV show at Hope TV, the station where you look and live. And you can join our conversation on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the Fix TV show. And also use the platform on Facebook, Hope TV Kenya, Instagram and Twitter at Hope TV_KE, SMS 22232, and also stream us live on www.hopemediakenya.org. Na ukumbuke kutumia #TheFix.